Well, welcome back, family. You know what I need for y'all guys to do for me. Hit that subscribe button and turn on all notifications because YouTube be acting funny sometime, all right? Hit the share button, comment, family. Hit the like button for me. Appreciate you in advance. You can also support my channel by going to the Cash App, guys. You see the screen, Drummer 1980. Drop a little change on me, all right? You also can support my channel by going to the super thanks located under the video. I finally got it, family. Click on that and donate as well. And like how I always tell y'all guys, much love, peace, and success to you. Let's jump into this reaction. God almighty, no. If you don't know by now, you would never know, huh? I told you already. I don't make believe, I make believers. I'm punching above my weight class. I done told you. I'm coming, family, one way or the other. Either I'm gonna have to take something up, it don't matter with me. But family, I'm your gracious host, Drummer Boy 1980. Hope you're having a good day. If not, you know the old adage, ask yourself why. And remember, happiness is an inside job and it will always be an eternal affair, huh? Did you catch it? Shout out to the Lapeef Network. Let's jump into this reaction, guys. Let's go.
Ma'am is a term of respect, but
I understand that.
The thing about it though is that y'all can focus on what y'all want to focus on, but ultimately you can't escape the nature of who you are, which is nurturing, companionship. And the funny thing about it is that if you ever want to get the best out of yourself, your true superpower is your femininity. Your true superpower is getting up under a man. And so, you know, any woman can sit there and deny it, and they can say, I want to think about myself and all of that and so on and so forth. But when that pandemic hit, over 80% of the people that were affected and the ones that lost their jobs was who? Women. Right? When the hit the fan, it's y'all. Y'all the ones that suffer. Right? Y'all are the ones that's going to be sitting there looking for a son husband. And then it passes the trauma on to the kids because now the kids got to be your companion because you placing it in them instead of placing it into the space that you're supposed to be in.
So
See, the thing that women don't realize is that you can focus on yourself. Listen, by all means, do so. The one thing that I know for sure and the two things I know for certain is that men that continue to focus on themselves will never be short of options of the available women because their value continues to go up as they age. It does not go down. And as women continue to age, their value will continue to go down and not go up. So it's in your best interest to move a little bit differently, or you can focus on yourself and see how that play out for you.
Okay, well, how is a woman supposed to be happy and make the man happy if she isn't? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's wrong with focusing on yourself, making you happy to bring a man along to, you know what I'm saying, nurture him and bring him up?
Because your purpose was never to be happy. Your purpose is for growth. Your purpose is supposed to be your children. See, your happiness comes as a default when you do the things that you're supposed to do for the people that you're supposed to surround yourself with.
And you think women haven't been doing that?
I don't know.
Hell no.
You say you or women?
Women.
No.
Wow.
Absolutely not.
Wow.
No. Absolutely not.
Wow.
Hey, did you see they just dropped the FBI most wanted list and it got Al-Qaeda, ISIS-K, and black women in the United States.
Man, stop,
Stop. Listen, y'all know, look, I'm telling you.
Logic. Shout out to Logic.
Hey, look, black women in the United States. Look, black women in the United States, if you look at it, is responsible for more deaths than listen what I'm saying. See, y'all think I be joking? But really listen to what I'm saying. It's a little
I know what you're about to say, bro. Go ahead. I know
it's a little human there too. They're responsible for more deaths of black men in America than you even can fathom. And the reason it's like that is because what you just said. Okay, yeah, go ahead and try to. All right, you got a spell check too. Go ahead and spell check me though. But guess what? Now let me get back to my point. They're responsible for so much death and destruction. And we see it. Y'all ignore it. And even when we having a conversation and I identify that first, you still cannot help but to focus on you.
Logic. You all you gotta do is ask a simple question. How many women you know that are older that are happy by themselves, that don't have to project and say, I'm happy by myself. How many women you know is just weaseling along in life at 50 and 60 years old saying, I love being by myself? How many women you know?
Yeah, I've never said that we have to be, we're, okay. I'm trying to see how I can put this. I think my words.
Yeah, tread lightly though, because I'm listening.
No, I'm never saying that being a woman, being not having a man is, is the way, is what we want. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that if you are a single woman and you are unhappy with yourself right now, what is wrong with working on yourself, getting yourself together, to then go ahead and out and make sure and find that right guy, or that right guy finds you, and so you can please him and be submissive to him and all that. But if you're unhappy in yourself, you're going to bring unhappiness to him.
Well, there is a lot to unpack there, guys. And Ton and Logic was 100% emphatically telling the truth on this instant. Both of them was cooking. I'm telling you, what they said, it has no loopholes. You can try to debunk it, but it's gonna fall on deaf ears. You heard me? Because the truth can stand alone, all right? And Ton said femininity is women's superpower. That's a 100% fact. That's coming from the recipients of the femininity. You heard me? We are the people that receive and judge the level of femininity that's emanating from the woman, right? You can't tell us, well, that just don't matter. Well, that's why you'll end up by yourself or with a guy that's broke. Simply because the men of means telling you what men require, but you keep kicking up dust, and that's fine. But when the dust settles, there you are alone, huh? And Tom made another great point. He was talking about the son husbands. I have seen this so many times galore to the umpteenth power. I know people personally. The woman has no man, but she has a son, and she raised that boy. You heard me, didn't you? She raised that boy to be the exact person that she wouldn't even date. Make that make sense. Put it in the comment section. We're going to talk real today. We're going to talk real because I got my mojo back. You heard me? I got my mojo back, family. That woman raised that boy. I'm going to say it again because it's worthy of a repeat. The woman raised that boy into the same kind of fella that she herself wouldn't even deal with. She despised and talked trash about the same kind of guy that she raised her son to be. That's woman logic. The truth need to be put forth this evening. You heard me? Logic made another great point about women being terrorists. Yes, black women are terrorists. They kill more babies than anybody have ever killed in the black community, okay? I know it's a sore spot, but hey, the truth is the truth. Doesn't matter who like it or who deny it. It's still gonna stand. There is an old truism. The truth is like a lion. You don't have to defend it. Just let it loose and it will defend itself. So that's true what he said, all right? And then Anton made another great point about you never really hear older women that's childless with no man really saying that they're happy and all that. Now, you might find a few that might try to disseminate the lie, but we all know the truth because that wasn't your purpose in general. A woman's purpose is the man. And I know ladies just want to be so equal to the man so bad. It just chap your rump, don't it? It chap your buns, don't it? You're not equal to a man in that regard. Everybody have roles, right? Ladies, let me talk directly to you. Riddle me this, and I'm going to move on to the next clip. Why do you want to be equal to a man so bad? Why is it a daunting task? Why is it so taxing for you to just operate in your role instead of trying to step in our lane? And you have guys that have money, the very guys you want, and I'm one of them. Yes, I said it because I got a few dollars. Yeah, I said it. So what? But I'm telling you what men want. Anton and told you, Logic telling you, they other people across YouTube and everywhere else that's telling you this is what men require. This is what they want. And you still don't want to acquiesce and subject yourself to the truth. This is what we want for the most part. I'm not talking in absolutes, but I'm talking about the majority. That's how adults talk. We don't say, well, they just one case over here where we ain't talking about him. We not talking about outliers and happenstance. We are talking about the majority, all right? But moving on to the next clip, guys. Let's go.
I'm sorry, I missed the question. Can you say it one more time?
No, I was saying that since y'all were like, while y'all were talking, when Tanya was asking what's an example of a great man, and you were saying certain things, it just kind of brought more clarity to the question. And I think that if someone wants,
so she wants quality time, but he about his grind, right?
Right. So she says, you know
So
what?
where is her sacrificing that? Where's her sacrifice?
Because she's like, maybe I can go without this quality time, but I'm gonna get this life where I don't have to work.
She's sacrificing quality time. Is that the example?
Yeah, I mean, while you may not think that people's feelings and stuff are important, they are.
She better go get some friends. She better go visit her mama. She better go get a hobby.
So like when you
do something constructive, he ain't got no time to be. That ain't no sacrifice. We grown.
Yeah, that's not sacrifice.
She better go, bro. She better go to school. She better go do something. That's not a sacrifice. That's being spoiled. It's a difference. That's a spoiled woman. That ain't no sacrifice.
Anton, you don't think emotional needs
what the difference is. Let me tell you what the difference is. The difference is that a sacrifice is something that you're giving up that you would be better off sometimes as a result of, not something that you want but you can't have because you're too spoiled to get it. He can go buy you that Chanel bag, but he chose not to. You're not making a sacrifice as a result of not getting it. You just spoiled and you can't have it.
Anton, do you think that emotional needs for men and women in relationships are important?
It got me going in circles.
But if a man is giving you everything, like we can
okay,
round and round I go.
I'm gonna pull back, Logic. Y'all.
Anton, can you just answer that real quick? Logic, can you?
She's spoiled. I answered it. No matter
No. I asked
the question. Just because
do you think that emotional needs in relationships are important?
Then get a dog.
Do you think emotional needs in relationships are important?
I think that's a no.
Go get a cat. Get a puppy.
Do you think that emotional needs in relationships are important?
Say no in time.
Right. I really don't. I think that you've grown and you're too spoiled.
Okay, so you said no. Thank you for answering.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna say,
you want to chime in?
T-Bump, go. You go. I'll wait on T-Bump.
Thanks, Logic. I would say that for me, it was more of a mental sacrifice, and I'm saying this because I'm saying this because I dated a guy, and things were cool. We started as great friends or whatever. It turned around as we're dating. I didn't know that he had a mental illness, so I felt like I sacrificed my mental because I had to kind of become like a mother figure to him because he was not in the right mind. So that's maybe my situation where I feel like I had to make some sacrifices to care for a grown man, and it kind of like, I wouldn't say messed up my mental, but it was draining, and it was, stuff like that. So that was
Yeah, but that's an extreme situation. You know what I'm saying? We talking about a normal situation. Give me a normal situation where a woman makes a sacrifice as a result of aligning with a great man.
They can't, Anton. That's why.
Wait. But that wasn't
One at a time, y'all. One at a time.
Oh, man.
A lot of times you guys try to just throw women in these situations. Do you want you a bum broke, you know what I'm saying, woman? Like what y'all go for the looks, y'all go for the shape, the ass, the how, you know what I'm saying, how she have sex or whatever. Y'all go for all that, but then you want to sit here and
that's not true, man.
You're not making sacrifices. I don't get it.
Okay, so no. I got something for you, Logic. This is my last thing. I'm gonna pull back.
You don't want to.
Okay, you said you want shapes, ass, but chicks that stay in the gym, femininity or whatever, right? You said that's what we want. What else y'all got?
What do you mean? What else we got? It's plenty of women that's out here that got it going on. They got.
What else do you? Okay, give me the other qualities that y'all got outside of what you named that we wanted.
Homes, cars, family. I mean,
every single thing you just named, I can go and get by myself. I don't need no woman for.
The average man
Vice
needs
versa.
a working spouse
No, wait.
in order to raise their family.
What else
Unless
do
they
you
get a
have to
roommate.
give us?
What else can you give me then? I should be
No.
asking the same
That's
question.
not the question. Because I can give you everything.
And I
I
feel
can
like
change
I
your life. I can
and I
make
feel
your
like I can
life
do the same things.
incredible.
I feel
Now,
like I can do the same
what
thing
can
too.
you? What? No. Because you changing it. You changing it.
No, I'm not. No,
You
I'm not.
changing it
No, I'm not.
outside of your physical. Whatever you, whether you lay down and you bend over, you arch that back. I don't know what it is. Outside of that, what do you have to give us that we can't go get ourselves?
I did not just tell you that I was taking care of a damn sick man that
No,
lost his goddamn mind.
ma'am. I'm sorry. T-Bomb. I know you don't like to be called ma'am. I'm gonna respect that. You're using an extreme situation. What else do women, in a general sense, have to give us?
I really hate that question because it's just like y'all think that.
Just say you don't know. Nothing.
I mean,
It's
I
nothing.
honestly I hate that question because I feel like some women, now I'm not saying all, but some women can do just as much as a man can do.
You can't.
What?
You're not even close.
I don't agree with that.
You're not even close.
Anton, I think it feeds into
Oh,
your
oh,
earlier
oh,
point when you talk purpose.
let me get
I
my
didn't
question
say
out
all,
the way.
I said some.
Wait,
I didn't
before
say
I
all.
just
I
honestly,
said
before you do your question though, because I think what she said fed into Anton's point when he talked about purpose. She literally just said she was in her purpose for nurturing and nursing a man. That's part of your purpose as a husband.
But he also said that was a rare occasion too. That
I heard that, and that's why I tried to.
Yeah, she used an example in which the guy had a mental illness. That's not a normal situation.
But it's a situation though that.
But let's wrap this up in a bow. Cause you know what I'm saying, like I said, we go in circles like a motherfucker. The thing is you women prove that you cannot even tell us what do a woman sacrifice for a man with means. You cannot, because ideally you sacrifice nothing. You receive everything. But now let's go on a spin to it, right? Women would deal with these bum niggas and sacrifice resources because they're not bringing for perceived power, control. That's why they get the bum niggas. You can boss him around. You can throw his PlayStation out the window. You can cut the electricity off on his ass.
Kick him out.
Because guess what? He's not truly in control. You're controlling all the resources. You can't do that with the man. So you cannot do that with a man of means. So now you ideally sacrificing nothing. I'm gonna tell you one thing that y'all should have said. What y'all do sacrifice is y'all sacrifice y'all bodies. I will give you that. I don't know how y'all didn't do that. Why does a lot you gotta say that? And y'all got the boxes. Y'all should have said that. Y'all, the possibility that you might have an oatmeal pie, to have a baby, you're sacrificing your body. No, wait.
That's
no,
a fact, bro. Good one. That's a fact.
And y'all think it's not throwing shots at it. It's because that's why I said men should be responsible for the women that they procreate with. Because it is a sacrifice. Every time you think about having a baby, a woman thinking about what is this going to do to my body? If he leaves me, then you said, I got it. That's the biggest sacrifice you have to offer. But like everything I said, all roads lead to what? Anton? So somebody help me out. All roads lead to what?
The box. We heard you.
Box.
We heard you, bro. We heard you.
That's your sacrifice.
Well, I can't say that I disagree with anything Anton nor Mr. Logic said, guys. I echo all of their sentiments on this instant right here. Women sacrifice what for a man of means? I can't think of anything. Just like Mr. Logic says so eloquently, a woman will get with a bum and give up her resources, her time, and all of that to be in control of the man. And then what tends to happen, the minute she gets upset, she throw it up in his face. She used that as a weapon to bludgeon the man, to try to belittle the man, be condescending towards the man. Am I right or wrong? Put it in the comment section. Because she want control. But then whenever that she get it, she really don't know what to do with it because it's not for you to have control. That's why I said it, and it's not misogynist. It's called truth, all right? Okay, to answer your question about emotional needs, is it important? Yes, but it doesn't come before the man purpose. See, I'm gonna just go ahead and just nip that in the bud from the jump, okay? My purpose come first. Understand that. You are the beneficiary of my purpose. If you are a smart woman, you would understand it. And Ton said it best. Get a dog, get a cat, get a puppy. Understand something, guys, and put it in the comment section, because I know that I got some heavy hitters in the comment section. The guys that's making money and they are about their business, you know that you don't have time to be coddling people all the time. You working 10, 12, 14, 15, 16 hours a day. Is that the truth or is it not the truth? A guy that's really getting it don't work no 8 hours. We all know that because he studied on his grind. I am talking to the men of means. You know this is the God-heaven truth. This is the gospel. If a woman is smart, she knows this is the workhorse and she is the show horse. Got to. Let me say that again because there might be some dun 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 in the comment section or either listening. Women understand he is the workhorse. I am the show horse. Shout out to TBA. Let me say that one more time because I don't think y'all hear me. He is the workhorse. I am the show horse. That's my retirement plan right there, the workhorse. If anything happened to him, I'm the beneficiary of what he has put forth. You see how that works? You don't have to work yourself to death because you got him for that. A man literally works himself to an early grave. It don't have nothing to do with no high blood pressure or none of that. A man literally will work himself to death. That is what's called a burden of performance. You understand? See, whenever a woman try to take on that role, it crushes her, literally, because you ain't built for it, all right? T-Boom said something that was very telling, guys. She said that a woman bring a house and cars and a family. Scrack 1, scrack 2. A man can get his own house, sweetie, because we are talking about men of means now, okay? A man can get his own cars. Now, granted, a family, yes, I need you to procreate with, but I don't need you to buy a house. I don't need you to buy a car. Case in point, whenever that I first met my wife, I had a house already, a brick home in a nice suburb near the lake. You heard me? I didn't need her. And what I told her whenever that we got married, just bring you. That's what a woman brings to a relationship, guys. Understand that. A woman brings herself. That's it. A man brings himself coupled with resources. God almighty, this microphone done turned red. You heard me? Woo. Boy, I can't hold it no longer, y'all. Let me say that again. A man brings himself coupled with resources. A woman just bring herself. And what she need to bring with herself is femininity. You see how that works? Because you are the show horse, right? I don't want a show horse bucking and making all that noise, kicking up, being combative, cantankerous. You can't say nothing and, it's my way. And they got the nerve, some of them, to try to tell you to go sleep on the couch. Whoa. Wait a minute. So you telling me the couch that I bought? You telling me that I got to go around there and sleep on the couch because you are upset? Is that what you telling me? Now, we might get into some unseemly things, so I better not say nothing to that. But y'all know how that's gonna go. I'm not sleeping on no couch. If anybody sleep on the couch, it's gonna be you. Huh? You heard me. Put it in the comment section, guys. The couch that I bought, the bed I bought. Huh? And whenever that I bought my current house that we living in, I told her, don't worry about no money. Huh? You see how that works? Whenever that you're dealing with a man of means, just bring yourself, but just couple that with femininity. You see? I told her, don't worry about nothing. You come, I'ma buy new furniture for the house, everything. buy new bedroom sets, everything all the way down to the pots and pans. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? I'm on one tonight, y'all. I'm on one. But the men, words are falling on deaf ears because y'all act like you don't want to hear them. You constantly kicking up dust. But when the dust settles, there you are, alone. Or you gonna be alone. And what Mr. Logic said was 100% facts. No loopholes, none, zero. A woman sacrifice her body. That's what I'm telling y'all. You bring yourself, ladies, your body. Because if that man and you have a divorce or split up, the next man is gonna have to deal with them scratch marks. Oh God, I'm getting into some dangerous territory at the moment. Huh? You heard me? I said the man is gonna have to deal with that scratched out body. Where another man done scratched you out and done made an imprint on you. A baby done came through the birth canal. So now I got to put up with this, and every day I got to sit there and see another man prodigy running around my house. I do understand some men take on women that have kids, but that's not my testimony. I'm sorry, ladies, you know I love you, but I'm talking about me. Now I can't speak for another guy, but it's gonna take a special lady for me to marry her with a child, woman with child, because I ain't doing that. Because the minute they get mad at you, and whenever that they become of age, you ain't my dad. I done seen it a million times. You ain't my daddy. See, we can't have that. Nah. So it's best that you just go with them other guys over there. But these guys was on point. And let me tell y'all something, I do appreciate y'all guys because I'm growing gradually, guys, and I do appreciate every last one of y'all. And I want to tell y'all thank you, seriously. I want to tell y'all thank you because at some point I know that my channel is going to blow. And for the people that's rocking with me, continue to rock with me because I won't disappoint, and I promise you that. I'm going to put that burden on my shoulders, all right? You know what I need for y'all guys to do. Come on back to see me. Because you know what I'm doing. I'm punching above my weight class. You understand? I'm swinging. No backing. No nothing. I'm in the mud. You heard me? That's how I do it. Grinding. But until next time, peace. And remember, there is more. Got to mighty know. Woo, and the beat goes on. You heard me? Somebody feeling this thing. Ooh, let me turn the microphone off because this thing hot. Huh? You heard me?